YouTube, what is going on? I haven't done a video like this in such a freaking long time, and I haven't been this excited about one in forever. As you know, it's the winter time here in Chicago, so this is when a lot of the crazy ideas start going on in my head. And this one might just take the cake. We had to go through a lot of crazy stuff just to go and make this video in the first place happen. Had to drive way out of our way and even almost got stuck in the van in snow and mud trying to make this for you guys. So before the video even starts, make sure to smash that like button for me. And I can't wait to show you what the hell I'm sitting on. Let's get into this video. I never thought I would see the day in my life when I looked up the word Hayabusa in Facebook Marketplace. But here I am, a weak man looking through Chicago's very limited Hayabusas for sale. I've messaged a couple of these guys to see if they're available to show me them, and it seems like a lot of Hayabusa owners just are not that excited to get these things out of their garage, and it's the middle of winter here in Chicago. So I messaged a couple of them. Hopefully in the next couple hours here, at least in the next day, somebody gets back to me and we can go pick up my very first Hayabusa, and maybe I'll tell you guys a little bit about the story behind Busa Brian. Hopefully somebody gets to typing. Let's see.
Day 3.
All right, guys, the time has finally come. I literally think I'm shaking. I'm that nervous. I couldn't find anyone in Chicago. I don't know what's going on with all these Chicago people. They don't want to let their Busas go in the middle of winter. And this is like the warmest day we've had, 43. It's normally like 20 degrees. You'd think people would be lining up by the dozens to sell their boosters to me. But right now we're driving all the way to Michigan with me and my good friend Lean Back Luke, and we're gonna go check out this absolutely ridiculous Hayabusa that might be the one. Stay tuned, this is gonna be crazy. Hopefully we can test ride, go see if we can pick up our first Hayabusa. We are literally on a dirt road. I don't know about this one, boys. We're literally following this dude down a dirt and ice road. My van is gonna hate me. Oh my God, no! No!
Yeah, I had my kid driving the Jeep. That's why it was so gnarly. But
Jesus.
Pull up to this way and go up around.
I'm gonna get stuck in here. Yo, peep the alligator seats.
You bring like a four-wheel drive with a trailer.
I didn't know that you guys lived in this. What's going on, man? You're a good driver.
Yeah,
You're a hell of a driver.
Pretty decent driver for 3 years old.
How long have you owned this?
This, I've owned a little over a year.
A little over a year?
Yep, a little over a year.
Did you do the alligator seats?
No. That was not,
Dang.
Not my cup of tea.
You don't.
Bumped up higher.
No! Oh man. Well, I thought I was gonna test drive it, but I don't think I'm going to. What's up, doggos? Yeah, we're going for a ride right now. Yep. You're dropping money. All these boosters fucking from Gen 1 all the way up to now have hydraulic clutches on them, huh?
Be safe on it.
Yes, sir.
When's the last oil change? Yeah. Look at that. The little view window, if you want to tilt it. I'm not going to touch it no more, but if you tilt it, all the
It's still in
good
gear.
and golden.
Cool. She good?
I changed it, but I had 100 shot of nitrous on it. And
Hit 200 on this thing?
201 miles an hour. And that's
Holy
what I
shit.
went on. And that was
Don't
GPS.
you have video of it?
Busa boys only.
Yeah, it was GPS confirmed.
Come on.
It don't go up. So I'll send
Jesus.
you that video.
Let's get this thing in this fucking van. That's it. What do you think? Saying goodbye to your baby?
The last one.
Hope she's a good girl too. Something tells me she will be. We're gonna see if we can get out of here by ourselves.
Yeah.
Hey, good doing business with you, brother. Be safe.
It was nice.
Have fun out in California.
Be careful.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'll
sir.
Enjoy it. What's your YouTube?
Brian636.
Brian 636.
BRIAN636.
Gotcha.
Yep. All right, brother.
Be safe.
You too, man. See ya.
See you guys.
Day 4.
Alright guys, what is going on? It is your least favorite moto vlogger, Busa Brian, and I cannot tell you how hype I am that this is sitting idling in front of me. Even if it is way below freezing, the streets are wet. I had to still come out on this thing and test ride it really quick and tell you guys what my plans are for this bike, because this is insane, this is exciting, and this is definitely something that is going to be one of a kind, and you guys watching this should be super hype about. Let's ride this thing a little bit, and I'll tell you about it. Holy crap, is this thing big. Wide unit. Wide unit, and I'm not talking about some of y'all at home. Gotta remind myself how wet it is out. Man, I haven't been out on a hyper bike like this in a long time. What is it, like the 1000s are like the super bikes, and the 1000 pluses like the 14 and the booster, the hyper bikes? See if we can come and lock up the rear tire and drift this rear tire out really quick. Whoa! This thing is already just insane. Now, for anyone wondering, I have wheelied a stock Hayabusa before. I don't know if this is the time and place. Something tells me this rear tire is barely gonna catch. Yeah, it just drifts, boys. See if we can do a little circle burnout on it. Oh my god. I got a full circle. So as you guys have probably seen if you follow me on Instagram, or hell, even in some of the comments on my YouTube, people have been calling me Busa Brian for a long time. I've hopped on a couple stock Busas before and wheelied them, drifted a couple of them in a lot better conditions than this, of course. That it's come from people down in the comments. It's come from my subscribers giving me that name. Because whenever somebody used to ask what kind of bike I used to ride, all you guys would always comment a Hayabusa, you know, because it's kind of in my name, so I got the joke. You know, you're telling them I ride a Busa even though my name is 636. So that's how it kind of started, and now like it's become real life. A meme, a joke has become real life. This guy, go ahead. No, I'm not serious. Oh my god, this thing is insane. So yeah, that's kind of where the name Busa Brian came from, and ever since, everybody always tags me in every like ugly Busa or like stretch Busa or any Hayabusa for that matter that they see ever, which is funny as hell. But there's a lot of Busas out there. It makes you realize once people start tagging you in every Hayabusa they see, from the west to the east coast, you realize how many Busas are out there. So turn this thing off, let it chill for a second, hop off, and let me talk to you guys about the real exciting part of this alligator seat custom paint job 2006 Hayabusa. The most exciting part is not our plans for this bike, which I'll cover first. We're gonna make this thing into a drift bike that, you know, can also do wheelies. I don't think it's gonna be able to do stoppies, but we'll see. But definitely do wheelies and light rear tires up down the highway going all types of speeds. That's the main goal for this thing. Building it into a drift bike, there is a lot that's gonna go into it. You know, everything from the chain to the sprocket ratios. We're definitely gonna be changing up the front and the back sprockets. We're gonna be adding dirt bars up front. We're gonna of course be adding a 19mm Brembo like we do to a lot of bikes. We will be chopping this screen to give us clearance for the dirt bars. We definitely got to get a better front tire than this piece of garbage. We're going to put the best, the Michelin 2CT on there. Probably going to go with a little bit better pads, maybe even rotors, and definitely steel brake lines up front and in back. We're going to be doing pro taper bars. We're going to be doing one finger levers. We're going to be doing all types of crazy stuff to this. Matt from Cox Stunt Parts even said that we're going to build some race rails for this thing. Probably right in this engine mount to this subframe mount. Get some race rails on it, so it is going to be a funny yet extremely practical stunt bike for, you know, you experienced riders. But what is the most exciting part about this bike is that one of you watching this right now, literally right now, is going to own this Hayabusa once it's all built. Now you might be asking yourself, Brian, how are you just going to go out, buy a bike like this, throw thousands of dollars worth of parts at it, and then just give it away? That kind of sounds crazy, and you'd be right. But I've done this before in the past for the guys who have been in the channel. I did this the same time last year, actually, with a 636, and I'm able to do this because of you guys on Patron. Now, Patron is this service that basically you pledge a certain dollar amount each month to support creators like me, and in return, we give you guys back content like this. So I'm already super thankful for the people that are over there, and they're the reason that we've been able to do stuff like this. But now I'm looking at all you guys to help out with this insane, unique, one-of-a-kind stunt build, and to also offer you the chance that you're going to possibly win this bike. So for every dollar a month you pledge from now, January, until the build is done, April or May, is one entry into this giveaway. So for example, if you pledge $5 for 4 months, that's 20 entries. Or if you pledge $20 for 3 months, that's 60 entries. From now until about April or May, when this build is completely done and we, you know, go out and do a hood eats on it, melt off the tire, I put a new tire on there, and you get this insane freaking bike for pennies on the dollar. I don't know anything else that is a more win-win situation. So I'll do a couple videos covering this freaking Hayabusa drift bike build and some of the ideas that I have for it along the way. Do a couple videos on that. And then at the end of it, I literally pick a name through a random name generator, and one of you guys gets to keep this bike. So I look forward to seeing a couple new faces over on Patron so you guys can actually see what it's about over there. It's already a super cool community in and of itself, but here's even more of a reason for you guys to get over there, because you have the chance to win this insane Hayabusa build. I've literally never been like this, like nervous and like excited at the same time about a bike build before in my freaking life. Just because like the meme of Busa Brian is now coming to light, and we're gonna build not just another stunt bike, because I see plenty of stunt bike builds on YouTube, but a freaking drift bike build that's gonna go to one of the patrons. So guys, I'm absolutely freezing right now. My feet are wet because my shoes have holes in them from drifting so much. The snow's like melted on the road, but it's not in the grass, so it's not the best conditions to really be out on a hyper bike like this. You know, a 200-mile-an-hour plus bike. You heard the guy that I bought it from. Pretty ridiculous. But let's get moving because I'm getting cold just standing here talking. What other freaking content creator is as twisted as this? Do a drift Hayabusa and then give it away. All right, guys, so I'm super hyped to get this build going. Absolutely legendary that we're gonna do a drift bike build series on YouTube in the first place. And then even cooler is that it's gonna go to one of you guys. I totally forgot to say, we're also including in a special edition copy of Biker Boys for whoever wins this freaking Hayabusa, so they could watch my guy Smoke do some burnouts in the rain. If you've seen Biker Boys, you know that legendary scene. I can't show it because it's probably copyrighted, but all right, guys, so if you like the video, make sure to give it a like. If you guys want to enter into this giveaway, make sure to hit that link down in the description there and join my Patreon. Like I said, every dollar that you pledge a month for the next couple months here is one entry into winning this Hayabusa. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you think I'm totally out of my mind, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. Here's your least favorite Busa bro signing out. Peace.